How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with another episode of our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC Fight Night Shogun versus NEMKOV. Main event featuring Mauricio Shogun Rua as he takes on VADIM NEMKOV in the light heavyweight division. Also got Cyril Gane and Philip DeFries, Eddie Alvarez, Jeff Neal, and a lot more. Hope you guys are excited for it. I am. We are making our way towards UFC 279 Gillespie versus Ferguson. 3 title fights on that card, much like this weekend as I'm recording this. This weekend, there's 3 title fights that are going to be going on. Super excited for that. Hope you guys are as well. Be sure to like the video and comment down below what you're thinking of the save, what you're thinking about the video. And be sure to follow me on Twitch so you can see me when I am live streaming as well. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get right into it. Shogun versus NEMKOV. Show is taking place in Colombia as we get started with our first prelim, and it is Su Mudaerji taking on Mauro Mastro Marini, and Mastro Marini getting a TKO victory in round number 1, easy as pie. He is now 11-2, 2-2 in the UFC. Thiago Moises, who we saw get a win last weekend, taking on Magomed Saged Ali Bekov. 2 very good lightweights as Moises gets the rear naked choke in round number 3, improves to 4-2 in the UFC. Jingliang Li taking on Kyle Crutchmer. Crutchmer making his UFC debut here today after a stint in Bellator. The Leech, on the other hand, is coming off of a win over James Krause. And your winner via TKO is the Leech, Jingliang Li, giving Kyle Crutchmer his first loss of his career. Jairus Man Mountain Dano taking on Carlos Boy Felipe. Danho actually recently signed a contract with another company, so I'm kind of hoping he loses. Carlos Felipe, 10-1. I think today, recently just signed another contract with the UFC. He's coming off 2 straight wins over Greg Hardy and Don'Tale Mayes. And it's a unanimous decision victory for Jairus Man Mountain Dano. And we're probably going to be sending Carlos Felipe down to WEC now. Pay a premium for the pay-per-views. But the pay-per-views aren't going to be on the UFC network. That's the thing. The UFC network is strictly just for the fight cards. Joshua Pasio taking on Bruno Acevedo. In the flyweight division, Pasio 21-4, Acevedo 17-4. And Joshua, a little bit more experience under his belt, gets a win via TKO. Number 7 strawweight in the world is not ranked at flyweight just yet. Moving on, Martin the Spartan Day taking on Jack Shore in the bantamweight division. 9-4 in Day taking on 13-1 in Jack Shore. A good prospect to look out for sure. Coming off a win over Mudaerji. And Jack Shore gets the win via TKO. Jung Young Lee coming in at 9-2, taking on Adlan Batayev, coming in at 13-3 in the featherweight division. And the young Korean gets it done, gets his 10th win of his career via unanimous decision here tonight. Soren Bach taking on Reynaldo Acevedo in the lightweight division. Bach is 0-2, so is Reynaldo Acevedo. Actually, he's 1-1 in the UFC, as Soren Bach gets a submission victory in round number 1, and Acevedo now 1-2 in the UFC. This is just his first loss, you know, in a little bit. Bartosz Fabinski taking on Lowen Tynanis. Tynanis 12-1, his only loss coming to Christian Lee. Fabinski 17-4, 5-2 in the UFC, coming off 2 straight wins. And Lowen Tynanis getting the win, the Hawaiian getting a Darce choke in round number 2. Jonathan Wilson taking on Kenneth Berg in the light heavyweight division. Berg is a slight favorite, and he gets TKO'd in round number 1 by Jonathan Johnny Bravo Wilson. Improves to 5-3 in the UFC, and he's now on a 4-fight winning streak. Moving on to the main card, it's Kanako Murata taking on Virna Jandiroba. Number 12 in the division is Jandiroba, coming off 2 straight losses over the Karate Hottie and Carla Esparza. Murata is coming off a loss to Zhang Wei Li. Before that, boom, look at that win streak. She is an underdog to Jandiroba, and Jandiroba TKOs Kanako Murata in round number 1. Khalid Murtazaliev taking on Anatoly Tokov. Battle of 2 Russians here in Colombia. Tokov, 3-0, number 19 in the division. Eric Spicely, Jordan Wright, and Uriah Hall. On the other end, you have Murtazaliev, who has wins over Mahmoud Muradov, Tim Kennedy, or no, not Tim Kennedy, Edmund Shabazian, and Sibey Dalloway. And Murtazaliev gets the TKO victory in round number 2 over the 3-year-older Tokov. Goal for saving money. We really don't have another goal. The UFC Network was really the last goal. I guess we can do a big UFC pay-per-view kind of thing. But other than that, I mean, we got WEC also. Like, the rest is just kind of riding out, you know. I guess our next goal is the super lightweight tournament and getting that going. And then maybe after that, super middleweight. Alonzo Menafield taking on Dovletjan Yagshimuradov in the light heavyweight division. You see Yagshimuradov having a good time over at ACA. Alonzo Menafield here in the UFC, coming off a win over Ivan Shatirkov. I believe that was at heavyweight. No, it was at light heavyweight. Menafield is a huge underdog, and he gets a TKO victory over Yagshimuradov. A big underdog, and he gets the win. Moving on, Eddie Alvarez taking on Jeff Neal in the welterweight division. No fight team for Eddie Alvarez, even though he's a huge favorite in this fight, coming off losses to Joaquin Buckley and Santiago Ponzinibbio. On the other end, you have Jeff Neal, 7-2 in the UFC. He's coming off wins over Jonathan Mounier and Alan Jouban. And he's a huge underdog to Eddie Alvarez, which kind of makes me think he's going to win, and he doesn't. Eddie Alvarez TKOs Jeff Neal in round number 1. He's back to his old ways. And he wants to fight Neil Magny, interestingly enough. Our co-main event of the evening, it's Cyril Gane as he takes on Philip DeFries. 22-6-1 for Philip DeFries. He is 4-3 in the UFC. He is coming off a huge winning streak. Here in the UFC, Marcin Tybura and then Justin Willis. Cyril Gane coming off a loss to Cain Velasquez in the main event of that card. Before that, beat Derek Lewis. Before that, lost to Junior Dos Santos. He's ranked at number 10. He's a huge favorite over DeFries, and apparently with good reason. He TKOs Philip DeFries in just under a round. Philip DeFries had a huge winning streak before this, and it is now gone. Cyril Gane inviting everyone to come party with him. RBM saying, just had a thought, if we did make that cruiserweight division between light heavyweight and heavyweight, then there would be the possibility that we could have our first Triple Crown champion with John Jones. Oh no. What would we even put that weight limit at? Like 225? Like 205, 225, 215, you know? I feel like that's just too many weight classes, you know? Heavyweight's kind of, you know, not very competitive enough as it is. I feel like in between middleweight and light heavyweight would be better. That 195 division. As we move on to our main event of the evening, Mauricio Shogun Rua taking on Vadim Nemkov in the light heavyweight division. Shogun, 40 years of age, just fought for the title, still going at it. Teixeira, Santos, Gustafsson, and then losing to John Jones via submission. Takes on Vadim Nemkov, who's coming off a loss to Thomas Narcoon, but before that, had a 4-fight winning streak. It's our main event of the evening. It looks like it's going to be a close one. Let's get it going. Your referee is Herb Dean. Counter jab. A good right hand from Shogun. Shogun finds his right cross blocked. Shogun manages a counter jab. Neither fighter can land a good strike. Yeah, being a triple champ would definitely hold up the divisions too much. Jones kind of already holds up the divisions, even though heavyweight is kind of weird, where it takes a while for a contender to develop. Powerful straight right. Nemkov is knocked down. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mauricio Shogun Rua. 40 years old and still knocking out the prospects. That's insane. Nemkov takes his second straight loss, and Shogun, after fighting for the title and losing, gets a big win. And he's going to go party. Can't blame him. He didn't retire either. 195 pounds Till versus Jones. Chance for triple champ versus double champ. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But like you mentioned, it could be holding up the divisions a little bit too much. I don't think Jones could even make 195, actually. No popularity changes. Let's see. Good, great. Good, great. A lot of TKOs on this card. Jeez. Great. Let's just give it to Menefield and Yagshimirdov. Master Marini. Jonathan Wilson. Jandaroba. And Shogun. A nice profit we made today. At this point, we could have, if I could turn back time, playing throughout the arena. Ha! Yeah. Shogun getting it done. And he's the highest paid as well. Him, Eddie Alvarez, and funny enough, Yagshimirdov, the highest paid guys here today. As always, we're going to update our rankings, take a look at our emails, and then we're going to get you guys set up for the next episode, which is going to be our pay-per-view, which is going to be Gregor Gillespie versus Tony Ferguson. Originally, it was supposed to be Carlos Diego Ferreira. He got injured. He's next in line for the title. So it's going to be Gregor Gillespie taking on Tony Ferguson for the lightweight strap. Gregor Gillespie in this game has been absolutely insane. And for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't get it. He's scheduled to fight pretty soon in real life, but in this game, he's just been tearing it up. Beat Conor, beat Habib, like, it just makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. Thank you guys for watching, whether it's on Twitch or whether it's on YouTube. I always appreciate it. Follow me on Twitch so you can catch the live streams, so you guys can talk to me about whatever is coming to your mind. Talk about whatever's coming to your mind via my game, you know, anything on your mind or anyone that you want me to look out for, you know. If you're thinking I'm missing something, you know, let me know. It's pretty exciting though that we're able to get WEC up and running. The only thing is it's a lot more tedious work, you know, having to find and sign all of these prospect fighters that are going to be going through WEC now. And because of that, my email feed is going to be like stacked to the gills. And because my emails is going to be stacked, there's a chance that I miss out on some emails, which is why we ended up losing Polyana Viana-Moda. We ended up losing Darian Caldwell because they just got lost in the shuffle of those emails. Update our rankings. Cyril Gahn moves up to number 5. Philip DeFries moves down to number 16. And Shogun Rua back up to number 5. Oh my god, where did he go? Where did he go? Where's NEMKOV? Where did NEMKOV go? Was he a middleweight? Hold on. Where the F is VADIM NEMKOV? Oh, he's all the way down to 22? Oh my god. He got knocked all the way down to number 22. That's insane. Anyways, because of that, a lot of people get moved up. Yagshimirdov moves down quite a bit. Menafield is up to number 19. That's insane. He should not have moved down that much. At middleweight, Murdazaliev is in the top 15 now at number 12. Like to see that. And who did he fight? Tokov is down to number 24. Eddie Alvarez up to number 17. Max Griffin up to number 25. He's fighting Sage Northcutt soon. Very interesting indeed. At lightweight, Thiago Moises is now ranked. Good for him. At featherweight, there's no movement whatsoever. Bantamweight, Tom Duquesnoy is back, and he's ranked at number 25. He's out injured for another 3 months. At flyweight, Joshua Pasio is now ranked. Good for him. Nothing at bantamweight, nothing at flyweight. And at strawweight, Jandaroba moves up to number 8. Karine Silva in at number 25. All right, let's take a look. Ali Bekov needs to be renewed. Paulo Coster making his way back to the top. Let's hope he can stay sober. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we're going to keep him. Another 2 fights. Ooh. Kuchalaba versus Narcoon. That's very soon. Oh, no. Oh! Who's going to take this on short notice? She just lost to her. So, Tracy Cortez. Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Saving that fight. You'll love to see it. Everyone wants Murdazaliev. Joshua Pasio. Definitely going to keep him. Soren Bach. 1 and 2, but he's coming off a win. So that's fine. Kenneth Berg. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and sign Kenneth Berg, but send him down to... let's send him down to WEC. Kenneth. Alrighty. Jarsdano leaves. That's fine. Felipe Frois. Hopefully we get him. Mudaerji. Ooh, he's coming off 3 straight losses. So same thing with him. We're gonna send Sue down to WEC. Alonzo Menafield, definitely bringing him back. Jeff Neal, how's he been doing? He's been doing okay. We're definitely bringing him back. Karine Silva leaves Invicta. I mean, she's already ranked, so good for her. She's here in the UFC now. We don't need Kretschmer on our short list. Don't need Alvarez on our short list. Don't need Yachimirdov on our short list. Alrighty, that is going to do it, folks. The next time I see you will be for UFC 279, Gillespie versus Ferguson. So we're going to make the new divisions after pay-per-view. So that's the thing. Yes, the new division will be after the pay-per-view. So basically what we're going to do after the pay-per-view, we're going to gauge, you know, who, first of all, is willing to fight at 165. So like Kamaru Usman, can he fight at 165? He can. So Usman would be there. Rory McDonald, can he fight at 165? He can't. Wonder Boy. He can't. Leon. Leon can. And so on and so on. So we're going to figure out who can fight at 165. And then based off their rankings, we're going to see, okay, these are going to be the brackets now. Which is why I was holding on to everybody, making sure that no one was scheduled to fight. McGregor might not be able to be in the tournament because he's still injured. Gamrot, when is he back? 6 days, that's fine. Ugh. Hooker. Hooker's not back for 3 months. What the frick? Poirier. He's not back for 5 months. Dariush. 6 months. Oliveira. 2 months. Ooh. Hackparast. He'll be back eventually. Joseph Duffy. You know, so it looks like some of these guys might end up getting a little lucky, you know? We'll have to see. We will have to see. But yeah, I'm AZPlow21. Can't wait to see what happens in that tournament and in the next pay-per-view. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.